Welcome to this Envision Go tutorial. It's aimed at folks who have not used our other Envision products before. I'm going to show you how simple it is to start Envision Go and how easy it is to draw meaningful business process diagrams. The first step is to open Envision Go in a browser on your PC. You'll need the URL, and depending on your setup, you may need a password. I have bookmarked my URL to make loading Envision Go effortless. That's it, we're ready to draw. Let's take a quick tour. At the top there are the ribbon commands, zooming in and out, opening files and saving files, and the alignment options. More of those later. On the left is the BPMN palette. The first bunch are the most commonly used items, but you can scroll down for the complete list. At the bottom there are the tabs for diagram layers. Envision Go comes with two layers. The default is the BPMN drawing layer. We will work with layers later on in this video. That's it, we're ready to draw. I'm going to draw a familiar process, proceeding through airport security. For the purposes of this tutorial, I will drag and drop the tasks and sub-processes onto the diagram. I'll then align them, add swim lanes, and finally drag and drop the connectors to complete the diagram. This may be not the way you draw, but for me it's the easiest way to show you the Envision drawing techniques. The diagram is populated by dragging objects from the palette on the left and dropping it onto the diagram. To name an object, just select it and start typing. Objects are resized by grabbing the handle with the left mouse and dragging them to the correct size. Next time you drag an object of the same type onto the diagram, it will be the same size. The commands for moving the diagram around and resizing it appear on the command ribbon towards the top left. So now we have the main objects on the diagram. Let's proceed to align them using the alignment options. Next, we can add some lanes. We believe best practice is to place swim lanes and pools on a separate layer. This enables me to switch on or off the swim lane view. I select the swim lane layer and then I drag a lane object onto the diagram, position it and name it. Just move these down a bit. The next swim lanes I drag onto the diagram will be the same size. Just a quick tidy up. Now I will add the gateways. That all looks okay, so now I shall add the connectors. The most commonly used connector is the sequence connector, and you can see how it clicks to the objects. It's very easy to use. There, that looks more or less complete. A couple more items to look at before we finish. All objects are associated with a property sheet or spec sheet. To view the spec sheet, just right-click on the object. You can now insert a wide array of data or information relating to that particular object on the spec sheet. We can add a diagram title. Let's just zoom out a bit to make room. Then drag the diagram title object onto the diagram and name it. To save, simply click the Save button, locate the correct folder, change the default name if you wish, and press the Save button. Voila! A quick word about swim lanes and the behaviour on the diagram. We have placed our swim lanes in a separate layer. We can switch the view of that layer on and off by clicking here. The red eye shows that this layer is hidden. If you want to move or edit a swim lane, you have to hold down the Shift key whilst you use the left button of the mouse to select it and move it. Here are a few tips for drawing in Envision Go. When you drag a second object onto the diagram, it will be the same size as the previous one. When you drag an object onto the diagram, the cursor remembers. So you can hold down the left mouse button and create multiple instances of that item. To clear the memory, click on the pointer tool to change the mouse function. Next, here is a demonstration of the alignment tools. First, using the pointer tool, let's select them all. We'll make them the same size. Then we will align them on the top. And then we will distribute them equally horizontally. Now we'll take a look at the alignment guides. If you release the object when the arrow is pointing in the direction that you want, the object will be automatically placed, correctly spaced, in that direction.
So, what have we learned?
Envision Go is load and go. Click the URL and a full BPMN palette sits next to a blank canvas. Drag, drop, and name is the way to work. Every object can have a spec sheet to store information, guidance, and other data. Connectors snap to the edges of objects. Pools and swim lanes can be placed on a separate layer. Alignment assistance helps with drawing tidy diagrams that are easily understood. Diagrams can be saved locally or loaded onto an Envision server.